Hey there, Blue Mages, Liam here, and welcome back to Blue Academy. Today, I'm going to be going over the new stage in the Masked Carnival, Stage 31, Anything Gogos. This one's pretty tricky, but I'm going to show a safe strat. We're not going for any speedrun strats or anything here, we're just going for a nice safe strat, but it will be enough to get us the achievement. As for spells I'm taking, since we're doing a safe strat, I'm going Healer Mimicry and taking Palm Cure. I'm taking a pretty standard loadout here for B for Masked Carnival, just a bunch of primals. Taking Diamondback, this is a spell that we do need. Other spells that we do need are Exuviation and Flying Sardine. And Eerie Soundwave is helpful, but not required. Now, I'm also taking spells to just maximize my damage. So for that, I'm taking Watch for Magic, Night Bloom, Sonic Boom. This is actually just my weeding spell, not max damage, but Rose of Destruction, Phantom Flurry, Cold Fog, Triple Trident, and Tingle. I'm also going to be showing how to get the achievement. Basically, to get the achievement, it's a little bit easier than Dirty Rotten Azalmagia and the Catch of the Siegfried. For Gogo, we basically have to just not get any vuln stacks, which means avoid all unavoidable damage. Avoid all avoidable damage. And then we are going to be killing him in the ideal time, which is 6 minutes and 50 seconds. So the requirements are simpler, but the execution's harder. And let's see how it goes. Okay, so here we are. We're going to open up just with a Bristled, Mantra Magic, we're going to J-Kick, Night Bloom, Feather Rain, Shock Strike, Blast Dance, and one Sonic Boom just for good measure. And then we stop. So he's casting Mimic, and the deal with this is if we damage him while he has this buff, he's just going to straight up kill us. So we don't want to attack him directly. Dots are fine though here. After that's gone, we will Tingle, Triple Trident, and then I'm going to put up my Cold Fog here. He should auto me one more time. And then we can just start running around. He casts Mimic Sap. This is ground targeted AoE underneath us. There's going to be 3 of them. Each one is faster than the last, so we want to make sure we are moving the whole time. And that's why I like Cold Fog Wet Death here. He'll cast Mimicked Imp Song. For that, we just throw a fish at him. We'll move up, use our Phantom Flurry. Use our Supernica charges. He'll cast Mimic Doom Impending. Now, we've seen this in previous stages. He's going to put an Incurable and a 10-second Doom on us. But if we're full health, the Doom gets cleansed. So we just got to make sure we're at full health before that goes off. Next we'll do a Bristle Song of Torment. Feather Rain, J-Kick. And, again, we don't want to do anything to him while he is doing the Mimicry. He will cast Mimicked Bunchin. For this, I kind of want to bait him out a little bit, and then I want to stand at a right angle to the two of them. This is because it's easy to just step to the side, and then step back. Step to the side, and then step back. Step to the side, and then step back. I'm going to Bristle, Mantra Magic. He's going to cast Raw Instinct here. This is what I wanted to take Eerie Soundwave for. This gives him 100% crit, and we don't want him to have 100% crit. I'm going to put up Cold Fog again. And just start blasting. I'm going to do another Mimicry. So, for that, we'll just sit here, and we'll kind of awkwardly wait. We'll pre-whistle. We'll be able to finish him with a Tingled, Whistled, Triple Trident. Step forward, we'll cast our Tingle on him, and then our Triple Trident. That's our first act, done in about 2.5 minutes. Now, there's some cool speedrun videos where people would basically already be done with both acts at this point, so if you want to do that kind of thing, check those out, they're really cool. As for me, I always like talking about the safe strat, learning the mechs, so that's what we are here for. Now Act 2, spicier than the last one. We're going to jump into him, Night Bloom, Feather Rain, Supernicas. And we want to get away from him. He's going to cast Fire. We get away because he's going to put up Pyretic, so we don't want to be able to move. But we need to dodge this Blizzard. Get to the edge of the arena. We're going to have to bait his Gogo Thunder. He'll cast Gogo Flare. Don't panic. That's not too bad. Just sit here and cast Phantom Flurry. I'm going to put up Cold Fog. I'm going to heal myself once. This procs our Cold Fog, and now as before, we just start blasting. It's going to do Meteor now. This one looks chaotic, but it's doable, I promise. Just going to do a Bristle, Mantra Magic. We're going to get away from all of the AoEs and away from the proximity marker. Also Bristle and Song of Torment. Now there's a lot going on here. I can't even get my Song of Torment off here. We're going to wait for the whole room to light up. Going to come to the center and Swiftcast Diamondback. Now you don't have to come to the center, but I recommend doing it. The reason is, as he's coming out of this, he's going to cast Charybdis and create some tornadoes. We don't want to be near those tornadoes. Once that's done, we're going to move to the edge of the arena. He's going to cast Ice Storm, and this is why we brought Exuviation. We need to cleanse this heavy and the Frostbite. I'm going to refresh my Song of Torment here. It's going to cast Gogo Thunder. There's 3 of them that we need to dodge. This is why we were at the edge of the arena. There's 1. There's 2. And there's 3. He's going to follow this up with a Fire. So we get out. And you know it, he's doing a Blizzard. I'm going to move in, hit him with my Night Bloom. And my Supernicas. Our Tornadoes are going to go away. He's going to cast Flare again. Nothing new. Followed up with a Holy. I'm going to put up my Cold Fog. Quickly heal myself. And you've seen this before. We just start blasting. Now, he's at about 25% health. If you get a critical direct hit Final Sting with Whistle and Moonflute, you can kill him here. I actually didn't bring Sting. We're just going to do this the slow way all the way down. It's going to start doing Meteor again. So, get away from the proximity markers. I'm going to do a Bristled Mantra Magic here. Avoid these AoEs. Let's toss myself a safety heal. Move towards the center so it makes it easier to get away from the next proximity marker. And remember, we're going to Swiftcast, head towards the center, Diamondback. Here's our Charybdis again. And there's our Ice Storm. So, again, we'll just use Exuviation. Exuviation. Dodge his Thunders. And we kill him. And there we go. Now you can see the duty timer was pretty tight, 6:35. So we had about 15 seconds to spare. But obviously we were doing this pretty slowly. We didn't use Sting, so that wasted a lot of time with the meteors, having to do that whole second Charybdis phase. But this was a nice and slow, it even says slow and steady, slow and steady way to do this. No risk of dying at any point. So if you're struggling to do this, I recommend just following this way. It's a little bit safer, a little bit slower. Or go with the speedrun strats and just try to kill him before anything happens. If you have any questions about this, feel free to reach out, as always. I'm always happy to help. And also, once you do get the achievement, don't forget, swing by our vendor buddy. Is it Gahilja? No, it's Latulja. Go talk to Latulja, and you'll be able to pick up your cool Fire Rush. Cool Fire Incendiario. So that's all there is to it. Good luck with this. It is a tricky one, but luckily we don't have to deal with the total mastery part of the achievement. Just don't get hit and kill them fast. As always, thanks for watching. Feel free to like and subscribe, and stay tuned for more blue stuff. I'm working on a bunch of things, so keep an eye out. Take care.